Welcome back to episode 3 in the Los Angeles Rams franchise. Week 3, we're going to be playing the Eagles in regular season. This was a loss in real life. We're going to try and turn that around and make this a win. It's going to be tough because it's an away game. But this week we have a lot going on. First of all, we're going to be handling player negotiations. Then we also will be handling weekly strategy. And we, of course, have a message incoming. Let's take a look at that one. Yes. All right, so the scouting report is in for the Eagles. We're going to immediately just take a look at that team just to kind of get that out of the way, because I have a very strong feeling that this is going to be a bigger challenge than the Titans last week. Now, let's take a look here. We've got Jalen Hurts, of course, one of the best, if not the best overall. Let's just see, 9th ranked QB. That is interesting. But alright, top 4 percentile of quarterbacks. He is looking very good. He, of course, is a superstar X Factor. That's going to be making it extremely tough for us. We've got Kyle McCord and Tanner McKee as backups, but really nothing more than that. The running situation, we do have a plus here because Saquon Barkley is injured currently. Zach Moss will be the running back. Ben Van Zumeren, there we go. That's the fullback. He might be helping out on the running back situation. In the receiving core, we've got AJ Brown, who of course is a max security superstar X Factor. Devonta Smith, a superstar. Jahan Dotson, very fast receiver. John Mechie the third after a trade here. Aeneas Smith and Johnny Wilson. So those top two are really going to be very, very dangerous, combining with a superstar X Factor quarterback. The tight end Dallas Goedert, also a superstar. He's the leading man here. Grant Calcaterra and Kylan Granson. Looking solid, but yeah, of course Dallas Goedert is going to be the star of the show. And this is a combination that is tricky, to put it very, very mildly. Again, Jalen Hurts, you've got those two very good wide receivers, and Dallas Goedert. Saquon Barkley is out, but apart from that, crazy good offense. Now, the offensive line that's going to be protecting Jalen Hurts, Jordan Mailata here, 96 overall with a backup, and Cameron Williams, Landon Dickerson, 89 rated. Keegan, the backup. Cam Jurgens is the starting center. He's got pretty solid strength and awareness, so that's certainly a bonus, even if the overall is not that crazy high. Drew Kendall, a rookie, looking okay-ish. Matt Pryor, not that highly rated, I would say decent, but strength 86 does give him a boost here. In Tyler Steen with a 91 rating. So the right guard room, the first one, that's probably not that crazy, but still not to be taken lightly. And Lane Johnson on right tackle, 99 overall, superstar, absolute beast, 99 awareness, 93 strength, yeah, and a lot of other 90 rated stats. So that's just amazing. And Miles Hinton, a rookie, sitting behind him. What about defense? Nolan Smith Jr., 2482 is the left edge rusher. We've got Joshua Uche coming in. That's actually interesting. In previous Maddens, he was called Josh Uche. Now he's Joshua. So there we go. What about Zadarius Smith on right edge, 32 and 80. We've got Azeez Ojulari and Jalix Hunt also on that right edge position. A very solid group of players here. And yeah, really not to be taken lightly. What about D tackles? Jalen Carter, superstar, 90 rated. A little bit of a hothead in real life, but still extremely good. Jordan Davis, 79. Ty Robinson, that's a rookie. But yeah, these two are going to wreck your day. So we're going to have to really focus on getting the ball out very quickly. Otherwise, we're going to run into huge problems. On the Sam position, we've got Devondre Campbell, who was a free agent, 32-72. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I actually like those options here on this position. Again, it's a weird one. I don't know why they changed it from the MLB and OLB and all that stuff, but whatever. It is what it is. The Kobe Dean on the Mike position, currently injured, so Smail Mondon Jr. and Dallas Gant will be the two players that will be filling in this position here, the midline backing position. Zach Bond on the will, he certainly also is a superstar, getting better and better with each game, with each season. And Jihad Campbell, this is of course a rookie, but 79 rated already at the age of 21. A very good prospect for the future. So danger also in the linebacking group. What about the corners and safeties? Now, Quinyon Mitchell, again, another superstar. You've got Cooper DeJean, 83 at age 22, just a very, very good corner. Adoree Jackson, Keely Ringo, Jacorian Bennett, finally Mac McWilliams, a double Mac if you want to put it that way. And certainly these top two here, very dangerous, very good players. You've got solid players in here, and then even the backups aren't that horrible. Free safety, Reed Blankenship, 2681, and the backup, Andrew Makuba. Yeah, again, Reed Blankenship, very, very good. Free safety. And then you've got Rayshawn Jenkins, who is leading the strong safety group, Sidney Brown and Lewis Seen also sitting behind him here. Well, again, I can only say that even the safeties, who usually aren't that highly rated, really looking fantastic here. The kicker, Jake Elliott. The punter is Braden Mann. Now let's dive into weekly strategy before we start doing anything else. We are, of course, going to be using the recommended loadout. The question is, could we go for something different here? How about one of those that's just a little bit higher rated, like this one? Increased catch ability for passes. I think this would certainly help us a lot instead of the one that is currently chosen. This one gives a +3, but it does have a current downgrade. I think I'm going to go with this one here. Oh, I need to... Dude. Alright. You got to click it away, and then you can choose. We're going to be going with offensive talents only. Defense is interesting, and then you could also choose these here, of course. I have been buffing this a little bit, but yeah, the staff loadout, I like the idea. I do find it a little bit sad that you can't really buff too many things at the same time and don't really have these cumulative situations going on, but yeah, it's not horrible. So we're gonna rethink this really quickly. Reduce defender ability to disengage from run blocks, outside run plays, shed run blocks. Oh well, on outside run plays, I actually don't really like those that much. So we could take a look at this here. Just focus experience a little bit. We could focus experience here. How about we take a look maybe at this one here? Increase pass accuracy. I think I like this one just to get on the safe side and just yeah, ensure that we have our best skills currently activated. The passing certainly will be interesting and very, very important for us. So the run offense, I took a slight debuff. It's only +1, but then we have the pass offense with a +5. That, of course, is going to be important. We're going to confirm the loadout, and again, we're going to go with full pad training. Of course, there is risk at times, but I don't really want to overdo this. Now, next up, we're going to be taking a look at the players that are up for contract negotiations. We can go through this by position. Jimmy G is a backup. I will not be renewing this contract. If this ends towards the end of the season, then so be it. I have no issues with that. No running backs, no fullback. Wide receivers Davante Adams and Tutu Atwell are up for negotiating. Now, of course, Davante Adams is a huge asset to have on the team. The thing is, he's 32, and I don't really know what he wants in terms of longevity on his contract. I'm looking at Tutu Atwell is 25. 76. I certainly see a lot of upside in him. We're going to take a look at these negotiations here. He wants a 2-year deal. I think that is actually quite realistic. On the other hand, if we would manage to push down the impact on the years a little bit, I feel like that would be a good idea. 4 years, he's going to be 29 then, or a 3-year deal maybe. Maybe this is something that could work in our favor. I'm going to be reducing this. I'm going to be buffing the salary a little bit. Let's see if he likes this. Offer is perfect. All right, so Tutu Atwell has been resigned. I'm still going to be waiting on what I'm going to do with Davante Adams, because he really wants, for 2 years, 27.9, that 20 mil signing bonus. That's going to be an impact of 20 mil on the year. And that is just a lot of money. Let's just check it out real quick. It's 23, 24. I really doubt if I want to give him that extension. So I think I'm just going to be leaving this as is. Now, I want to lock down players that are important for me for the future. Now, Colby Parkinson, 26, I think we can re-sign him in free agency. There's really no need to go all in right now. Tyler Higbee, I'm really interested in signing him, but he doesn't want to sign. His re-sign interest is super low. I highly doubt that we're going to be getting anything for him, and that will for sure make him a trade asset. I have a few ideas who I'd like to trade for, but this is just one that I don't really see happening. Now, DJ Humphries, again, I've got Alaric Jackson as my starter. DJ Humphries, I'm not going to be re-signing him. Left guard, Justin Dedic. Why not? I think it's a good backup to have. I don't really think it's a horrible choice. He's 25, so I'm going to give him a 3-year deal maybe. Let's see if he grows. If he does grow, then I'm fine with it. If he doesn't grow, then I will not be giving him a new deal, of course. On center, we currently have nobody. I don't know why it's thinking that long. On right guard, nothing either. We've got Havenstein and David Quessenberry. Havenstein, of course, would be interesting for 1 year, but on the other hand, he's 33. I reckon he's going to be regressing, and I feel like next season we will have to kind of tweak the team a little bit more. He might be available in free agency. For the moment, I'm going to leave this as is. I am really keeping an eye out on the cap room. Now, left edge, nothing to do here. This is good. We've got Keir Thomas, 27. I certainly do not want to re-sign him. He is my third string. He's currently injured. He's 27. No intention. D-tackle, Poona Ford. I think that this would be a good idea. I mean, we do have Kobe Turner, who's 26. We do have Braden Fisk, who's 25. I'm going to wait a little bit with Poona Ford. I will not be re-signing him immediately. Again, going to save that impact. Maybe for other players that I need a little bit more. Now, these two players looking interesting. Nate Landman, I for sure want to keep him around. He is 26 right now. He's going to get a 3-year deal. I will be just buffing this a little bit to make this a safe bet. Tell you what, I'm actually going to give him a 4-year deal. I feel like this is the right move to go for. He's the starter on that position anyways right now. And if we bring in another player via draft or whatever, then he will be just complimenting us there. Now, Tony Fields II, 68 currently at age 26. I'm really not sure. I'm going to hold off on this one for the moment. No players on this position. Corners. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I really want to keep Roger McCreary around, of course. He's going to be expensive because he, of course, is a pretty good player. I will be giving him a really long-term deal. I only see upsides here, to be fair. Now, I was thinking of maybe leveraging it like this. We're gonna see. It's perfect. All right, so Roger McCreary stays. That was really important to me because we just brought him in on a trade. It would really suck to lose him again. And now we're going to be looking at Akello Witherspoon, who's a decent corner. All right, he's 30, he's 78. I think I'm just going to be giving him a 1-year deal because why not? Just again to make sure that we have enough weapons around. The cap hit is 7.6 mil. That actually is quite a bit. Let's see. Maybe let's take a breather on this one. What about safeties? No, free safety, strong safety. Well, Cameron Curl and Quentin Lake both are players that I really want to keep around. No questions asked. These are solid dudes. I'm going to give him a 4-year deal. It's really not that much of an impact, the 6 mil. But it's just a really quite solid option to have. And the same goes for Quentin Lake. That's the other dude that I want to re-sign. There we go. Now he's even a little bit cheaper at age 26. Going to give him a 4-year deal as well. And we're just going to leave this as is. Is he going to? Yes, he's going to accept. Now that was good because these are some players that I really just want to lock down. Make sure that we have them around because they have a future. It also is fitting with their age. They can grow. They're going to be good players, good transition players. Then we've got a few that I would like to keep around. Devontae Adams, Poona Ford, certainly would like to keep these. Kobe Durant, 27, but he's 77. He really has little to no re-sign interest, so we're gonna see what happens. I would re-sign him to that 2-year deal. That makes sense. Looking for a better fit, I'll reconsider with more offers. I don't even know what that means. Will he accept at a later date? I don't know. Colby Parkinson, 2670. Is he expensive? Doesn't look like it. 3 on the year. It's actually pretty cheap, to be honest, for a 70 overall. Jesus Christ. All right, gonna give him a 4-year deal, just to have him around. I don't really see any downsides in this. I'm just gonna be going over this real quick. Rob Havenstein, I don't really feel like it. A killer with a spoon. Again, the 7.5 total over the course of 1 year. That is quite a bit. Tyler Higbee. Let me just take a look here. Now it's not close to home, but we have a scheme fit. He's 32 right now. I really would think about replacing him in a trade. I've got a few ideas who I would like to go for. Tony Fields, 26. I'm just going to be re-signing him as a backup. He really is not that expensive. I am interested in getting better players for the team. So we're just going to be giving him a 1-year deal for now to just keep him around next season. We're going to see what happens in the off season. All right, that always is an exciting time, but I don't see the need in really locking down too many players. And my long snapper, here we go. I need a long snapper. If I don't have a long snapper, it's going to be bad business. So we're going to give him like a 5-year deal. I really don't care about this one too much. Let's shorten it down just a little bit to make it more feasible. Oh, dude. All right, so we would really have to pay him a lot of money. This is interesting. Maybe next week. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Tyler Higbee, not really seeing it. He's 32 right now. Havenstein, Kobe Durant. This is a head scratcher. If I get a good deal on him, I'm gonna pay it. If not, then I really don't feel it. Now, look at that Devontae Adams. We're gonna just dive in here real quick. 23. The question is how quickly he would regress, and if I have the options. Tutu Atwell, Puka Nacua, I like those. I like Mumfield. So I could see myself going for a few other options. Now, I'm going to show you the players that I am currently interested in. I'm interested in a few of my previous players, to put it that way. In previous franchises, I had certain players on the team that I really enjoyed a lot. One of those was Michael frickin' Mayer. He is a dude I would really like to have him on my team. I would like to trade for him, and I would actually trade Tyler Higbee for Michael Mayer to start building this really solid tight end core from the ground up. And that's basically my thinking. I think this is a one-on-one trade. This would really work quite well. But yeah, I'm just going to be holding off for a little bit longer. We covered everything now, and I really can't wait to get into the game against the Eagles. Let's dive into this one. Let's see if we can get a win where the real-life Rams failed. Now there we go. Lincoln Financial Field in heavy rain is going to be the venue for today's game. We're on the road visiting the Eagles. And here comes the mascot. They of course have the home uniforms. And this is going to impact the pass play a lot. Rams in the away uniform really like this one. Very clean looking. Lovely, lovely stuff. Nick Sirianni hyping on his team. Definitely a challenge for us. They are 1-1 currently. We are 2-0. But to be honest, that is not saying anything. We have to give it our all today. It's going to be quite rough. The jet sweep, don't really think that's going to be working. So we're going to see if we can maybe get us established with the run game. 2 yards. Cooper DeJean on the tackle. Last week, 13 rushes, 67 yards. Not a lot of rushing. Let's test the pass play here real quick. Puka Nacua, Higbee, Atwell are my options, of course. Snatched out of the air. Number 21 was there to deliver a blow. But then again, let's try this one here again. Puka Nakua. Short pass. 2nd and 5. Not a huge gain. At least 5 yards, which is good enough. Now let's see if we can close the gap to the first down. Karen Williams, and yes, we can get it. Oh, it's 3rd inches. You bastard. Play action cross. Alright, they're completely stacking it. I'm going to try to get Nakua through, moving right to left. Get him on the ball. Tutu Atwell is my safety valve. And there we go. Tutu, go, 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 go. Number 27, Quinion Mitchell did catch up with him, which is quite a surprise. But that was good. Now, let's focus on the run play here again. I feel like this one is better though. Around the side here, and Puka himself into the end zone. Well done, my man. Good job. Moving over to number 12, because Davante Adams wanted number 17. I actually like this one. There we are. Who wants the ball? Who wants the ball? And the weather is abysmal. All right, come on defense. Well, that was actually pretty good. We're starting at the 21-yard line, 22-yard line. And it's actually theirs. It must have been an interception or something. That is pretty good. Nobody help. Oh, here, number 8 disengaging from Davante here, who was on blocking duty. Let's go to play action post shot here. Looking for Higbee. I don't think Atwell will open up. Nice move on the back of the defender. Of course, this is a bonus. Higbee is quite a big dude. And that does help him get ahead of the defender. Let's see if the double outs can help us. Parkinson. Oh, he slipped. Did you see that? He slipped. That would have been in. The 1-yard line, and we're gonna be moving into the second quarter. Let's go, guys. So let's see. Again, I think the halfback zone weak is the right thing to use here, unless we get completely blown up. But Karen Williams dances into that end zone, finds the space, and finds time for the gritty. Matt Stafford celebrating. There you go. Even some galloping there. There's a lot of emotions going on. Well done, Karen. Can't even see it correctly. Better view here. Yeah, almost got stuck on number 98. Nice. Let's go. Come on, defense. Limit them to field goal. Now that is actually pretty good. We're gonna go no huddle now, and let's see if we can get into field goal range and just put some more points on the board. Oh dear, number 3 coming around the side. Makes us lose some yardage here. Let's see, the Y seam, maybe one that could work quite well. Nakua or Adams. We certainly make up for that stop before. Can we hit them again with the same play? Yes. Did you see that again? A slip. Jesus Christ, guys. Alright, I mean, it does make sense. You do lose some sure-footedness. At the same time, come on guys. You're not wearing cleats. Oh, wow. Alright, that was Smith breaking through immediately with the pressure on Stafford. But we're still looking quite good here. Alright. Alright, winning 3rd and 11. Oh shit, we're not going forwards. Actually going backwards here a little bit. Let's see if we can get the weak flood working. I would like to hit Nakua. Oh goodness. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I went out of the pockets, Darius Smith. No remorse. Absolutely relentless. Let's see if we can put it out. Oh, that does suck a little bit. I would have liked to get some points. Even if it's only a field goal. We spot them at the 31. Not the best punt. Come on, dudes. Turn it over. Nope. And stop him. Alright. No, that was good. How about we go with the 4 verticals? We do have options on this one. We could go with Corum. We could go with Higbee. I think Corum is going to be my choice. Quick. And he stumbles. For fuck's sake. You stop it with the stumbling. Wasn't even that crazy of a route, to be fair. Number 8. Ages to get over there. No blocking from Devante. Would have liked to see some there. Let's go the seam. That one has worked before quite well. Ooh, did you see that? I don't know who that was, but somebody jumped. Tried to block it. Let's go inside zone. Alright, everybody's looking good. Puka is looking a little bit banged up, so we're going to look towards Mumfield on the slot. I don't want to risk an injury or something like that. Goodness gracious. 53 Zach Bond with a stop and with some help from, I don't know who the second defensive player was, but that was a co-production. Mumfield is in. I do really dislike the slowdown on the catch. It's something that's really not helping us a lot. Mumfield, the rookie. Get ready. Lovely stuff. Good route, good catch. Pushes us forward to the 44. Tell you what, 2 o'clock it is. Let's go for a run. Actually, we can let this tick down. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. As we enter the 4th, let's go with this. I think we still have the 2 clock mode selected. Oh dear! Oh, number 42, just unstoppable. Nobody blocking. 2nd and 13. Let's go Ohio Ernie. This means Adams. Wow, pushing his way forwards. 3rd and 3. Bond has to combine with Blankenship. Yes, it is. Motion slot hitch. Do I like that one? I think I like that one. I can choose between Atwell, but I also have Higbee on that route. Nice. Come on, Tudu. Oh, no. They do slow down when they catch the ball there. I would love to have some more speed, but on the other hand, you know, it's difficult to do that in the rain. I was hoping for some speed boost or something like that. Let's go. Let's see if we can get a run working here. I am trying to use various play types as well here, and there we go. Blankenship has to take down Williams. Timeout called by Nick Sirianni. I do understand the thought process. For me, it just is totally clear what we need to do. Just protect that football at all costs. Get that first down. Whoa! Number 42 with a pretty big hit, and that's an injury timeout. But who is injured? Who's that? Can't really tell who that is. Was that Karen Williams? Nope. Alright. 3rd and 1. Great job. Alright, pushing through another timeout called. We are starting another set of downs. 2 minutes 51. Who's that? Steve Avila. Oh no. Alright, we're going to put Dedic in. So on split week, they have 1 timeout left. Let's utilize that. Let's make him use it. Alrighty. Trying to find the extra yardage, and that's the final timeout called. 2 minutes 48. With 14 and 6. And you can't even see the players on the field anymore. We're going to set up a stick here. Let's see if we can't hit Mumfield on this one. I do see a lot of potential on that play. There we are. Nice 3rd and inches. Not a lot they can do anymore, and we're gonna go with a... Let's go with an ISO. Just an absolute power play here. Go, 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 get away from me, and nope, no blocking, no help. 2 minutes. We're going to take the field goal, of course. This is going to put us firmly into control. Let us start the Cardi party. Yes, I came up with that one myself, and I'm pretty proud of it. And I will keep using this over the course of the season. 76, we win where the real-life Rams failed to win. Well done, team. Especially the defense had a huge part. The offense, you know, we not struggled, but it was hard. Low visibility, the pitch was very wet. Really difficult to get those tight corners, those tight turns going. And not great news right now. We get the information that Byron Young will be out for 3 to 7 weeks. He has a broken thumb and will be missing quite a lot of the season actually. He's important for us. We know that. I do hope it'll be around, maybe more leaning towards the 4 weeks, but you know, that's just speculation. In any case, next week we're going to be going up against the Colts, which is going to be a pretty tricky game because they are pretty strong in game, but also in real life. But we have had a very good start to the season, 3-0. We beat the Eagles today. That is fantastic. Really had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the game as well. If you did, do drop a like, consider subscribing. That would mean the world to me, as you know. As always, guys, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here, joining me, making this special for me. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome, and see you next time.